The views and opinions expressed on this program do not reflect the company, owners, management, staff, clients, or partners.
"'Twas the night before cotton match, and all through the night." It's Wednesday, the 27th day of July, 2022. You see his pop in his shirt. Welcome to the Daily Hour, brought to you by Medical House One Communications and Linders. I'm Jamal Hartman. He is Larry Marshall Jr. And Liana Lambert will be with us in a bit to bring you the latest in her news break, brought to you by People's Pharmacy. Happy Cotton Match Eve, Bert.
Yes, good day. Fastest 2 days of the year is about to happen because as soon as you anticipation and everything, just like that, it'll be going. I don't know what's quicker, Christmas, Boxing Day, or the 2 days of cop match.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. Well, hey, 2 big 2-day holidays that just fly by. Like it's like the hype leading up to them. It's like it takes so long to come, and then once it's gone, boom, it's over. Right?
Yeah, I agree.
Happy Cop Match Eve, everybody. My favorite holiday. Actually, it's crazy because my favorite holiday is the two-day ones, right? I think that's most people. Greetings, everyone, and thanks for making us part of your daily routine. A good one today. It's Cop Match time in Bermuda, as you said. It's Cop Match Eve, and we're going to welcome the audience into the studio to share what this holiday means to all of you. The Daily Players, more Cop Match trivia today. But I saw something. We have an anniversary in this TDH community.
Yeah.
Karen.
Good people.
Karen Edward Simmons, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to put a number on there, but you know how many years, or you want to say?
I don't know if you put the amount of years or the amount of time they've been together, but I knew she put something about 1990 in her post on social media.
Well, I mean, she hasn't been married as long as Sherry's been living, so that's a good thing. But happy anniversary to Karen Edward Simmons and her husband. They just celebrated another year of Reddit bliss. We love on this show, so much love to Karen, and she is in the audience. She says, "Good morning, TDH. Happy Cot Match Eve, St. George's." We even got a happy Cot Match Eve from a Somerset fan named Sherry Vanderpool. Looks like we have St. George's in the building. Morning, all. And yes, 24th anniversary yesterday. Yes, good stuff. Let us know the secrets. Because so I'm telling you, our wives want to throw us away sometimes. I'm speaking for both of us. But look, it's Cop Match Eve. Let's get to it. So we're gonna share the link in a few, but we're just gonna start off with Larry and I and speak about what Cop Match means to he and I, and how we plan to celebrate this year. Or what you got, bro? What's Cop Match mean to you? How do you plan to celebrate? Audience, what does Cop Match mean to you? How do you plan to celebrate? We're gonna drop a link so that you can join us in studio. You were warned, so hope your hair is dead. Nice shirt. Again, respectful. Don't stand up if there's nothing done but them. You heard Larry's rules. All right. What you got, Bert?
Okay, what it means to me personally, I think it definitely holds a different place for me as far as the local holidays. Obviously, gets compared to May 24th. But as a child, I just always loved Cop Match. From young, I would have been a St. George's fan, and it's just the first bowl of the first day. To me, is the best day of the year in Bermuda, and that feeling, the chills, the horns when they're running in, it cannot be replicated. And I've kind of got away from that the last few years. I think But as I reflect of what it means for me, I just love that feeling of being the game person. Some people, you know, relaxed beach camping and all that. For me, it's always revolved around the game. Rather, if even if I couldn't go there, it was I have to listen to first ball and just hear it. You know what I mean? You get the same feeling. So that is kind of sums up what I how I feel about it. What I'm doing, I'm not sure yet. I don't have a spot, and I don't want to be called out like on the
Yeah, fair.
yeah, I don't want to be called out and talk about I was hanging around a
Yeah,
spot too
yeah,
long.
yeah, yeah. It's
Um,
like that. It's like that.
I don't feel like I've been that person. I know how it is. So, I know like you start looking back at people like, hey, this guy steal her,
Mhm.
you know. And I don't know if I'm committed to getting up to the field at 6 a.m. to do the general seating and just the walking around part. I'm over it. So I'm undecided. I might do a bit of housework or I might just relax all day.
Sound like a married man, housework and stuff. But no,
Yeah.
I get you. I mean, first ball, folks, is I don't miss the first ball. If I'm in Bermuda for comp match, I do not miss first ball. And I tell you, since I was a child, even if I was listening on the radio with my nana, since I was a child, there's two things I've always wished for on the first ball: 6 runs or bowled clean. I don't think I've received it.
Yes.
When was it Chris Douglas gave it to me?
No.
Who gave it to me?
Corey Hill
Mhm,
ran in up Somerset
mhm.
to the late Glenn Blakeney
Yes, 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 yes,
and
yes,
dropped the short, and St.
yes,
George's scored 230 odd runs
yes.
and declared at lunch, and then we still lost.
Yeah, I got
Charlie,
you. I got you.
Charlie
Was that
Marshall was captain.
2002? Was that 2002?
I believe so.
I'm telling you, I remember that, bro. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. Because
Up against the club of Somerset.
yeah,
It was like electrifying.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So folks, that's what I love. I first of all, and as Larry said, like the air horns as they're going off, it's a feeling. I've been blessed. I mean, I've been blessed to live in the US and attend many events, and I mean many different events. I've been to every type of professional sport. I've worked for professional sports. There is nothing like the goosebumps, the adrenaline running through. Soon as the players come out on the field,
Yes, the warm ups.
warm ups, run and run. Like it's something that goes through me. It's that feeling that you just want to be a part of whatever history takes place over the next 2 days.
And is it the biggest sporting event in cricket history? No, but
Mhm.
it's just something uniquely special about it that is just for Bermuda, and I think that is something to be proud of in itself.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. Let's go to the audience. What does Comp Match mean to you, and how do you plan to celebrate the Comp Match holiday this weekend? Let's drop the link for anyone who wants to join us in the studio. We're going to drop the link right now as well. If you don't want to join us, you can comment as well. But you should have the link now. So let's say Rosalind Famous says best time of the year in Bermuda. Best time of the year in Bermuda. I enjoy 2 times: cop match and the Christmas period. I just love those 2 periods. It's not, but hold on, it's not like I live for those periods only. I love Bermuda Day, right? I do, but I think what's different about these holidays is it's 2 day. It's so much. I know Bermuda Day has Heritage Month around it, but with cop match, I just think the way my mind works, the whole emancipation aspect of it, right? And then Christmas, it just seems like a 6 week period. And it's not just Christmas, it's different holidays celebrated around it, right? You've got Hanukkah, you've got New Year's, you've got Boxing Day, so many different things people celebrate. So I think that's the holiday period. And even if you're in the US, you've got Thanksgiving right through to New Year's. So it's
Yeah,
just this period. So I enjoy both times of the year. It's just an amazing feeling. So yeah, I'll let you know later how I feel about
yeah,
continent.
but I think it's the same sort of build up to it. After May 24th, June kind of hits, and then all of a sudden the
Mhm.
banter starts.
Yeah.
If you're a St. George's person, You don't wear red no more. Once, some people sooner after May 24th, they don't wear red.
Mhm.
Same vice versa, they won't wear light blue, or you know what I mean, the two colors together. And most of us try and follow the rule, aside from Jabal.
And Leanna.
Once July hits, then it's no red unless Bayless Bay is playing in the
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Sunny.
that's the hard part for me. Bayless
Yeah,
Bay, if they got the first game, it's a bit difficult, folks. But
yeah.
what does
But it's
Cup
that
Match mean to
same.
you? And how do you plan to celebrate the Cup Match holiday weekend, folks? The link is in there. If you'd like to come on and chat with us, let us know what Cup Match means to you. Tell us what your favorite Cup Match memory is as well. I'm gonna ask Bert that in a second, but let's go to the comments. Sam Cat Play says, both of my kids are Cup Match babies, with my son being August 1st. So relaxation, the name of the game this time. Usually double birthday parties, not this year, but surprises in store for them both. So look, Sam, I mean, if they don't watch the show, why are you not going to tell us what the surprises are? Why are you surprising us too?
Yeah, I won't tell.
I mean, I wouldn't tell. I mean, don't ask Sanjay if I would tell. Apparently, I give up stuff to
Yeah.
yeah, but that's neither here or there. This is not about me and my big mouth. But Sam Cat Plays, that sounds great. But quick question. I know you're for St. George's. Who are your children for? Because children seem to stray a bit sometimes. Renee Ming, former minister, St. George's through and through, her whole family. But her young daughter now, well, just some say.
Let's touch on that real fast. Do you prefer? I like a little tension in the house, like you know what I mean,
Oh,
where some people, somebody in the house shouldn't be for one, and when everyone's in the house, it makes it easier. So I grew up around sorry, all of my mother's family
mhm.
up in Somerset, including my
Mm,
mother,
mm,
and I'm very close. If anyone knows me, I'm a Goda from Loyal Hill. All the Godas are for Somerset.
mm.
My mother, but my daddy, my brother, and I, we are for St. George's in
Makes
the
sense.
house with my mama. So, we like to, she's wearing her collar since June. And, growing up, it was just always fun going back and forth.
Mm. Yeah, I have a father around here somewhere, and he's got
So
orders.
he chose the dark side too.
His over that side, and
Oh,
my little sister, who didn't have a Cup Match team all these years, he's finally convinced her. So, yeah. It's sad to see such a young one fall prey to the red and blue, but it happens. I guess it happens. It happens.
she came along in a time where she just felt, you know what, these guys are always winning. Let me just go with them.
Exactly. Like some of these Liverpool supporters these days. What does Cup Match mean to you, and how do you plan to celebrate the Cup Match holiday weekend? Christine Pierman says, sadly, I am not able to attend, but enjoy going to the field the night before to start the atmosphere. Yes, we need that hype, Sister Christine. Tanya Cheeseman says, Cup Match has always been a time for family to get together and watching the game together on TV along with all the banter. Sam Cat Place says her children are for St. George's, and she says they better be St. George's. LOL. I spent their birthdays in the hospital. Well, she made a point there, folks. They had no choice almost. Well, you better be. Look, you can jump in the studio if you'd like with us. Feel free. We are welcoming you all into the studio with us. Don't be shy. Do not be shy, especially if you're St. George's fans. We need that energy. The players watch this show. They need to feel that energy. They need something. But remember my prediction from the other day. I stand by
Let's
it.
let that prediction go.
I stand by my prediction, folks. I stand by my prediction. My prediction, John Tay Smith will break the Colt batting record. I am taking bets, not monetary bets, by the way.
You sound like a real Manchester United fan right now.
Yeah. John Tay is too. He's a United fan too. Starting to break these curses. Christian Pierman says, my mom told me when I was 3 years old, I walked on the field in Somerset and stopped the game. Oh, yeah, a showstopper, huh? She is a showstopper.
Yeah, we don't want no. Yeah, we don't want no. It's kind of harder to get on the field now. With
Yeah.
the fencing and the staging and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we don't want no accidents happen like that on the big stage.
Well, didn't we have a streaker some years ago up Somerset? Like 2016 or something?
Yes.
2014? Yeah, we had the streaking incident. No streaking, folks. Respect the holiday.
I think that was it might have been a tourist. I'm not sure.
Yeah. And the players didn't look too Yeah. Anyway, Karen Simmons says, my favorite cup match tradition in our house is split. Male Somerset, female St. George's. The banter and rivalry is real. I'm going to say the ladies in the house are the smartest people then. That's what I'm going to say.
I'm surprised that Gavin, Karen. Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like we've got some issues over there. We've got good morning to St. George's fans only. Happy cup match eve, Steve Lawrence says. Well, you know what, folks?
Morning, Mr. Lawrence.
Mr. Lawrence, I took the high road this morning. I said happy cup match eve to everyone, even Somerset fans. I'm trying to go this. What Michelle Obama say? I try to take go high because they've been going so low. So I try to take the high road. I don't know how long it's going to last.
Yeah. And folks, in our group chat, I mean, we have two ladies that just, I wish they would take the high road most days, but it doesn't happen.
Oh, I'm gonna
and they were red and blue regularly.
Yeah, I'm gonna call their name, Sherry and Sandra. Yeah, they just they won't let it go. They think their team is gonna be victorious. I woke up feeling different this morning, folks. I woke up feeling different. Something happened to me overnight. I woke up feeling like, you see my blue hat, my white shirt, the blue in my collar, right? The lighting's not letting you see it, blue in my collar, right? I'm got it going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling lucky.
Yeah. I wonder
if you catch any red. If you see a picture of me with a shirt that has a little bit of red in it, it's been photoshopped. Let me just put that out there. Go ahead, Bert.
No, I was just wondering, has anyone heard about what the weather has been like? Bermuda is in some dire need of some tank rain. And usually when that happens, it would end up coming on cup match. I know some of the people were kind of hoping for it. But I'm wondering if maybe Liana's got that in for her update for us.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping Liana's got some good news in the weather, because at the end of the day, the only way we're not taking our cup back home, the only way we're not taking our cup back home, is if Liana tells us it's going to rain. It's the only way. And I said the only way. Oh, we've got Cherie Dills asking, morning, we're the Somerset host, Sherry and Sancho, we miss you. No, nobody, look, this was purposely done.
We took over.
I was surprised Sherry didn't put up more of a fight. I said, Sherry, no.
I think she was shocked, I'll be honest. I think she was shocked. She don't want this heat.
And then remember, Sancho, she decided to travel today. She was scared too. So the Somerset leaders were a bit afraid to show up today because they know what's coming.
Yeah.
They know what's coming. They don't want to show up today. Let's bring in, we've got one of our friends, TDH community backstage. We're going to bring her in, see what she's up to this cup match. Hopefully she's got the right colors on, folks. You can come in the studio too. Let's bring her in. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, TDH family. I am absolutely wonderful. And I think, like you said, Jamel, feeling a little positive today.
There we go.
Good morning.
We obviously love your colors. We love your colors.
There you go. Okay. Right down to the earrings. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, you've done this before.
Yes. many times. And I'm one of those people who know there's no red right down to the underwear.
There you go.
I have no lipstick, no toenail polish, nothing.
You heard that, Liana? No red lipstick.
No red lipstick. Just to be safe. Red is an imposter color.
I agree. So tell me something. What's your favorite cup match memory?
Mine is my mom always sewed us our outfits for cup match, and so regardless, we have always dressed. Even now, older and married, I have to do the cup match dress at least. But she sewed myself and my brothers, even if it was a tunic top. We all wore the same thing, and then we'll trot off to cup match. Nice. But yeah, so it's family time and just showing your colors. The banter is the best part. Definitely. I mean, you try going to the cashier, and there's Somerset. No, that's not going to happen. Not from me. only St. George's cashiers did it yesterday too. Nope.
The lines have been drawn. So what does like cup match mean to you though? Like what when you think of this holiday compared to others?
I just think it's a more special. I think it's the only holiday really that that Bermuda comes together, no matter who they are. Um, and so I enjoy that feeling of togetherness, solidarity. You know, yes, it was identified as Mary Prince Day and all of that, but it's more than it's even more than that. It's the entire community, from the tourist down to the smallest child. The children don't have much choice, but
Yeah.
they'll figure out the right way as time goes on. But it's just a whole embodiment of of I would say unilateral thoughts, but we're talking St. George's here.
Yeah.
Can't account for the Somerset people, but yeah, it's I think if anything else, it's that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Any plans for the holiday?
We're probably going to be the beach people this year.
Okay.
It is much too hot
Mm.
to spend the money, stand up in the sun. We'll have to get our fish and our fries. That's a
Mm.
must.
Mhm.
I used to do the Crown and Anchor, but mm,
Mm.
pennies matter right now. So,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah, it's but it's I, I'm down in Smith, so I'm close to John Smith. So we'll probably be hanging out either home or down at the beach over the next 2 days.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Well, Miss Michelle White, she is a proud member of the TDH community. You know
Yes,
what? We say thank you for your contribution as always.
yes.
And
All right.
we look forward to hearing about how your holiday weekend was. Make it a safe and great one. Enjoy.
Thank you, everyone. You enjoy too. Bye
All
Uh,
now.
right.
Michelle White, awesome person right there. Really, really love her. Not just because she's a St. George's fan, but especially because she's a St. George's fan. We've
Yeah.
got the rude people in the audience, Bert. Um, even though Miss White is for the other team, I have to agree with her, says Miriam Simmons. Let's bring Leanna in. She's probably got some good news in that weather that we've been asking about. Let's St. George's. Good morning, Lee. How are you?
Oh,
I
yeah.
just want you to know that I learned my lesson. I want the audience to know that that will never happen again. So please, welcome me with my beautiful, beautiful blue collars on today.
Looking awesome, Lee. Looking awesome.
Yeah. 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 This
I'm
is
not gonna
battle.
call you out because Larry was calling you out about that look, pink in your shirt and all that the other day. I was like,
I
She
know.
she gets a pass. She's for flats, so she gets a pass.
You know.
But once like the last 2 weeks is unacceptable. There's no
Un-
pink, no hint of red, no undertones.
mhm.
Orange is even dodgy sometimes.
It
Like
is. It absolutely is. And you know what? Michelle said it very clear just now. Not a hint. It can't be in the undergarments. It can't be on the fingertips. It can't be on the lips. Got you.
Yeah. She got caught. I ain't saying nothing. She got caught.
I don't even go to the beach with the pink sand. No, but
All right, Larry.
Lee, you ready for the news break?
I am. And you know what? Bear with us. It will get better as it goes on.
All right. That means we're ending with a great weather report, folks. Over to you, Lee.
That's- Thanks, Jamal and Larry, and good morning. Happy Hump Day and happy Cup Match Eve to all of you that are tuned in with us today. I hope you all are having a great start to this day and are ready for the holiday weekend ahead. I'm Leanna Lambert, and it's time for the Daily Hour News Break brought to you by People's Pharmacy. Well, in today's top stories, a fourth man was charged in magistrate's court yesterday in connection with the murder of Letre Doman, who was fatally shot earlier this month. 27-year-old Aaron Parentchief was charged with the murder of Mr. Doman and with using a firearm to commit the offense. Now, he was not required to enter a plea as the matter must be heard in the Supreme Court. And he was remanded into custody and is due to reappear in September at the monthly arraignment session in the Supreme Court. Now, 3 other men have already been charged in connection with the murder. In other police news, police have arrested a 36-year-old man in the ongoing investigation of the double murder at the Robin Hood pub. Now, the suspect was detained on Friday on suspicion of 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of attempted murder in connection with the shooting, which claimed the lives of Ayinde Eve and Micah Davis on October 26 last year. Now, it came after police carried out a search warrant at a St. George's home. Meanwhile, 2 more people have sadly lost their lives after they became infected with the coronavirus. Now, health officials released figures last night showing that 205 results were positive from tests carried out between last Tuesday and yesterday. Now, there were 263 recorded active cases on the island. Acting Minister of Health Jason Hayward extended his sincere condolences to the family and friends of the loved ones of the deceased. Now, 16 people were in hospital with no one in the intensive care unit. And it's cup match time in Bermuda, and preparations are in full swing for the 2-day holiday. Now, businessmen and women lined the streets over the past 2 days to welcome HSBC Bermuda Motorcade as they held their second cup match, greeting onlookers and spreading a holiday spirit on the route that started from Somerset and ended in Hamilton. Now, this was the second motorcade held, with yesterday's event traveling from St. George's to Hamilton. Now, whether you're beaching, camping, boating, or heading to the game over the next 2 holidays, we take time to also celebrate our island's emancipation and heroic figure, Mary Prince. Taking a look at today's weather, we have a high near 87 and a low near 79 degrees. It is a bright and sunny start to this cup match eve. Today, we'll see a mix of sun and clouds with a chance of an afternoon shower or 2. The Bermuda Azores high maintains its hold over the area with a dry and partly cloudy summer pattern. Now, the theme changes late Thursday when a weakening front approaches from the north. This results in the pressure falling slightly, bringing breezier weather and the increased possibility of showers. However, that weather is due to get better, and we will see a great cup match holiday weekend. That's all for our daily hour news break, brought to you by People's Pharmacy. Now let's head back to Jamal and Larry in the studio for today's daily focus, and go St. George's.
No bias, no bias, no bias.
No, none whatsoever.
Well, it looks like we're going to have some great weather for cup match.
We are, and I'm excited about that because, sometimes they'll be like, oh, the St. Georgians down there have been doing their rain dance and blah, blah, blah.
No, if anybody Summers is going to be doing it. What coming? Shucks.
It's really just all talk, because anyone who has really been stuck in a downpour at cup match, it's not fun.
It's not.
Hold on.
Water in the tarpaulins and it's dripping through these stages. And
hold on, folks. It's not for us. But there's folks that I'm not being rude, but I'm just saying there's folks that those mudsliding on all that stuff. You've seen the video. You've seen them. Yeah, those folks. Yeah, but no, it's really not fun. Like it's almost a gross feeling, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's almost like it's a ritual now. It has to rain on the first day. That it's been tradition for how many years now?
Yeah, it usually gets a little.
Downpour versus the sprinkle is
it's 2 different things. Gotcha.
Yeah. Downpours, man. I've experienced a few of them in my lifetime, and no, it's not good. But like I say, I mean, obviously, Somerset would love a rain, downpour to save their chances of losing to St. George's. But we're not going to go there. We're not. We're going to let our players do the talking with their bats and their bowling and whatnot. But Brett, you've got something here for us.
I do. Today is Chicken Finger Day. Popular with kids and adults of all ages. Treat yourself to an order of chicken fingers or try making them from scratch. Maybe Sancha can tell us about her Chick-fil-A experience.
Sancha tried Chick-fil-A for the first time ever?
I did. I heard. Welcome, Sancho. Welcome to the
welcome
You won't be going back.
You will never go back.
Yeah.
I still go there and I don't even eat chicken anymore.
Hey, there's waffle fries that do it, right? Ooh, but real quickly, Sherry and I went to Chico and T's for lunch yesterday, and
that's when she photoshopped you in Rayup.
She did. I saw that disrespect. Yeah, in the group chat.
But I must say, right, one of the most enjoyable things about coming back to Bermuda and eating fresh fish is second to none.
Yeah, because we're not doing that little fillet thing that you get, right? That those days are over. Please, please.
He'll be back at Ventus next week.
Oh my
Or
God.
Dennis. What was it, Dennis or Ventus?
Well, while you're on island, just make sure that you consume all the. You have 2 days at the game to
Oh,
just go wild and crazy because there will be
yeah.
plenty of stalls.
What's it called? Country Kitchen. They're
Country
gonna see a
Kitchen.
lot
Country
of my money.
Kitchen. You got Sid's.
Yeah, so they're gonna see a lot of my money. Oh
And
yes,
David's seafood.
There
they
you
will
go.
see it. I'm gonna get my conch stew. Gotta get my conch stew.
Kong stew. Got it.
You know?
Ooh, we do shark hash in Bermuda? Is that something?
Yeah,
Yeah, they have that there.
I don't
That's
like
usually
as much.
on the first day, the early morning.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
you wouldn't see people with it all the time.
I
Okay.
don't like it as much though, but I will eat it cut match, have a little bit. But man, you all got my. Man, I ain't had breakfast yet.
Neither have I.
Got
we-
an apple.
No, we haven't fed the baby yet.
See, I'm sorry, Lee. I didn't mean to act like I curbed.
Jeez, why you gotta throw me out there like that, Mal? Gosh, they're thinking I'm a
ready to
bad
go.
mother already.
It's ready to call whole Cooper already. Like,
You know, but Lee, gotta ask you one more question.
Yep.
Everybody knows your face from being Miss Cup Match.
Oh.
Are they not going to see your face at Cup Match this year?
Sadly, they will not see my face this year with my boys, the Voice of Summer team. We will not be doing any television broadcast this year. You might see a pop up on social media, but you know what? This year I am taking a relaxation time for myself and during my pregnancy. I might show my face at Cup Match. It will be for first ball, probably tomorrow, and it will be no walking around. I
Yeah.
have strict instructions that if you were to come to the field, you will sit in a chair and stay there. So
You know, we're going to take care of our girl Liana. But Lee, is there no television at all, or just
there will be television broadcast. Yes, there will be. So
One
sorry, just to clarify, there will be television broadcast. It will be shown on ZBM, ZFB, Bermuda Broadcast, and we'll have those broadcasting rights this year.
Okay, cool. Someone was asking, is it streaming anyone streaming the game?
I mean, I
don't
haven't
understand
heard
why-
anything from Burn News as yet if they will be streaming the game, but I do know that ZBM will have the televised version.
Okay, all right. Lee, enjoy your holiday weekend. I'm sure that you're the only member of the team I have not seen while in Bermuda. I'm calling her out, folks. I'm calling her out. Yeah.
Noted.
It's me, right? She avoid me, but I'll just take my gifts back.
She
But
even met Sherry before she
I
told
met
you.
Sherry.
hold on, before you go,
Yeah.
not only did I do lunch with Sherry yesterday, you know, Sherry kept me up because she knew Olsen, Georgia's people were on this morning. She stayed over here last night till about midnight, kept me up. That's why you guys didn't get the studio link till this morning, you know.
Oh,
Not
but you know
before.
what? She can't shake our vibe. It's okay. We still woke up refreshed.
Yeah.
We were singing Jam Bermuda this morning. Like, Sherry, take that blue and red somewhere else. You can't knock us
You know what I'm
off
saying?
our
I
game.
don't even think we should teach this color.
Thank you, Lee. On that note, have a great weekend. Enjoy the holiday, Liana. We will see you at the field.
I'll see you at the field, guys.
All right.
Go St. George's.
Liana there, folks. It is time. We're going to take a quick break. We got some giveaways coming up as well, so do not go anywhere. We're going to invite more people into the studio after the break. Watch for the link. We're going to drop the link again right now. Let's drop it right there. If you want to come in the studio, just let us know. We will be right here. All right, stick with us.
People's ACW, located at King Edward VII Memorial Hospital, carries over-the-counter medicines, toys, cards, and even toiletries. Our knowledgeable staff are there whether you're at emergency, visiting family, or a member of BHB staff, to show you our best even when you're feeling your worst. People's ACW, we're here for you.
Hi, I'm Karen, a nurse at the old folks home. These long hours used to kill my feet until my hairdresser told me about a great place to buy a pair of clogs. Medical House. Finally, relief. They also carry uniforms in bright, bold colors. And not to mention the support stockings.
Karen, Miss Soltis bet her bet again.
Oh gosh, these days, I need all the support I can get.
Medical House has relocated next to the Dendytown Field, number 6 Bakery Lane, Pembroke.
Welcome to the new bulk store, Lindo's Next Level. Wake up in the morning with enough coffee to keep you running throughout the entire day. Your pet at home deserves the best. Stock up on dog food to keep your puppy happy. Need a quick, tasty lunch at home? Your chicken nuggets will be jumping right out of the freezer. What's a movie night without popcorn? You can never have too much. Lindo's Next Level. Why go anyplace else?
Alrighty, welcome back to the big show. Larry Marshall Jr. I'm Jamel Hartman. It's the Daily Hour brought to you by Medical House, One Communications, Lindo's, and People's Pharmacy. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed on our website so you don't miss a chance for updates, promotions, prizes, and more. Also, if you're on the go and you can't watch, that's okay. Download the BCG Radio app, available for both Android and Apple devices, and you can listen to us every single time we go live. Folks, if you want to come in the studio, let us know how you plan on celebrating the holiday. What are some of your favorite cup match memories? We are here. I know, Bert, you said you're not going to the field. You don't know if you're going to the field this year, but are you one of those people that can sit by and listen to the radio all day?
Yes, I have. I can listen to the radio. I with radio commentary versus TV commentary, they're much more descriptive, so I can actually visualize it, especially understanding the positions of the fielders and stuff like that. But you know, when you pop up and miss an hour or two, that's easily able to happen now too. Yeah, indeed. Getting distracted. You know what I've always wanted. You know how you just explain like your family and the split. Your mom's for Somerset, your brother and your daddy, you're for St. George's. I always wonder how people become fans of each team, especially people that have no connection to either club or either end. Like, how do you become fans? Like for me, obviously, just all of my family that I was around in cricket. Like I grew up around cricket, so everyone was a St. George's fan back then, right? So that's how I became a St. George's fan. So it wasn't really because they were winning. It was because that's who my family was for. Whereas now I feel like, well, we're in a space where I don't think people follow families as much anymore. They follow winning, like who's winning at what period in time, right? So you got children who grew up in the early 2000s whose parents may have been for Manchester United or Liverpool. They started being for Chelsea because Chelsea were winning at the time when that Roman Abramovich money came in. So it's interesting how children or younger people choose teams. But I wonder how the audience, like, how did you all decide, yes, on your cup match team? How did you decide, okay, well, I'm gonna start something in your household? How did you choose St. George's with your father over Somerset with your mother? Oh, that's an easy one. And it's so crazy because I spent most of my childhood around my mama's family. But one day, you know, we was talking about it, and I don't know how old I was, maybe 4 or 5. And my dad said, you know, Charlie Marshall was playing, and he was like, yeah, your cousin Charlie's playing cup match. He said, ain't no good as in cup match. I was like, all right, no, we're St. George's. But what's interesting is when Charlie Marshall first went to try out, he went to try for Somerset and was not picked, and then naturally came down to St. George's and got picked. So if he would have been playing for Somerset, I would have easily been for Somerset. But you know, we made the good decision.
I know there's quite a few players like that. Charlie Marsh, I believe Glenn Blakeney Jr., I think when he originally went for Somerset, didn't get picked and went to St. George's as well. It's interesting. One of the other
Albert Steed was the other way.
Other way?
I think wrong.
Another interesting thing about cup match though is, and tell me if I'm wrong, so many players from the East go and play up Somerset, but rarely do players from the West go and play for St. George's.
Yeah, really. I think it's really Bayless Bay and St. David's seem to be split. Right, you have a half of day for St. George's, half of Somerset, half of St. David's will be for Somerset, and the other half will be for St. George's. So I think that's where you see a majority of the players go. Cleveland,
Yeah, Cleveland as well, because Cleveland, I know they split as well, right? Because Curtis Jackson.
Oh yes, Curtis Jackson. Yeah, you're right.
I want to say someone else
I see Curtis Jackson has the Rangers link. I think with him and Dion Stovall, they also have that Southampton Rangers links, which kind of goes with it. But the pure Cleveland players, Alan Douglas, Trevor Gibbons, uh, somebody else that I'm missing. A few of theirs have been, Alan Douglas, the Daddy.
Yeah.
They went Cleveland.
Yeah.
Sorry, they went St. George's.
Yeah. Ralph Burrows is in the Somerset camp. We've got Shawnette Bell. She's in the St. George's. Stacey Lathan's in St. George's. Renita Gorham, she says St. George's all day from Young. Family is from Flats. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense to me. Folks, if you want to come in studio, just hit us up. We're welcoming you in studio. The link is in the comments on Facebook and YouTube. If you want to join us, I mean, you all can't say that you didn't know. We did say, just make sure that your top was straight, bottoms, we don't care as long as we can see them. When it comes to cup match memories, I have so many. And when I say so many, I've camped during cup match, right? Shelly Bay, going to the game as a child and an adult, right? But I think, when it starts with memories for me is my favorite memory is when the first year we put the Emancipation Act on our cup match camp, and I think that was St. George's 2015, I want to say. And the reason for it is you think that people are just going to bypass it as they're coming in for a drink and partying. And I noticed people literally stopping and reading, right? And it made me feel so good because I'm serious about people like the history, cultural traditions. Understanding why we do things is so important to me. It's so important to me. Like, I want us to know why we're here today. I feel like if we knew, Rashida Godwin often says, if a lot of young people knew the history, knew how we got to places, knew why we're experiencing certain things, many of them likely won't do the things they do. They'll have more reason to honor and cherish and respect those who came before them. Some of these young guys may be too gone, truthfully, but if they got that foundation from the beginning, right, to build on the legacy of the ancestors and those who came before us, I think it would be a bit different. But when I think cup match memories, it's not so much the game or the celebrating. It's more about how I was able to help educate people and remind people of why we're celebrating around this cricket game.
Very interesting. Yeah. I think it definitely becomes just as memories and feelings. I think people who really, because for some people, cup match isn't a thing. They just are grateful for the 2 days to be off and whatnot. But anyone who really feels connected to this holiday is definitely because of a feeling that is either someone has either made them have or that they get. You know what I mean? And I think, again, I keep saying that's what's very special for this holiday for me.
Yeah, indeed. What does cup match mean to you, and how do you plan to celebrate the cup match holiday weekend? Go ahead.
Real quick, before we forget, we need to shout out the volunteers, the support staff, and everyone that makes this game out. The groundsmen, the security. It's for this working piece to go. Someone talked about the going up the night before. When you have a camp and you're going up 2 weeks, like 2 days before, the night before, you see the work that's going on. And most of these individuals are not paid. A lot of the club workers that's making the deliveries, whether it be for your drinks, whether it's for to help bang down a piece of ply, or there's different types of things. It is countless hours, and these guys are not recognized, and ladies, they're not recognized. And I think we should just take a time to really shout them out, because without them, it will not happen.
Indeed. No, I agree. Again, volunteers, people that not celebrated. They're not looking to be celebrated. They're not in the paper front and center being recognized, but we appreciate what they do so that we all can enjoy the holiday the way we would like to. Tanya Cheeseman says, my parents were diehard St. George's Baylor's Bay, so no way we were going to be walking around saying we are for Somerset, not a chance. So that's how she was became a St. George's fan. Michelle White said, I lived in St. George's and my family is still in St. George's, Main Road and Wellington area, so she had no choice.
Yeah.
Karen Simmons says, that was your camp, Jamel? Yes, I stopped in and read the Emancipation Act that was posted up. Thank you. And I'm glad someone in our community has recognized that. And to this day, we still have it stapled, folks. We still have it stapled on the doors as you enter our Club Match camp. Charles H. Jefferson II says, growing up, I always believed that anyone who lived west of Paget Lights were Somerset fans. Anyone living east of the hospital were St. George's fans. Those of us in Pembroke, a.k.a. Porn Dogs, we choose. Honestly, that's how I thought it was, Charles.
Same. I thought. Even in high school, country guys, I thought it was Paget up. Like,
yeah. I thought it was like that, and then we just had some strange people from the east that decided they were going to be fans. Yeah, I called y'all strange, but no, I remember from young I was always confused as to why people from St. David's and Baylor's Bay were playing for Somerset. I was always confused because when you're young, and I'm saying like you're 4 or 5, you think that it's literally an east-west like basketball. If you're in the Eastern Conference, you had to play for the Eastern Conference. West, you had to play in the West. So I actually thought that, right? As I got older and learned, I'm like, oh no, they choose who they want to go and try out for. But saying that, the rule has been for decades about once you play for one, you can't play for the other. What are your thoughts on that rule? Does it still can't they do a rule like if you play for one, you can't play for the other for 3 years or something? Wouldn't that make better sense, like college basketball and stuff?
I like the rule, to be honest. I don't like the reserve rule. I think the reserve kind of gave the players a bit more. I think the reserve gave the players something. Once you're a reserve, then you're locked in. I think now clubs are in a position, all right, we'll just pick them as a reserve just to lock them in, and there's no guarantee that they'll play.
I don't like the rule. I and the rule we're talking about, folks, is once you play for one team, you can not play for the other, right? Now, the reason I don't like it is these clubs can pick you one time, right? Just to take you to make sure you don't play for the other. And then you could be having the season of your life, do well in the Cup Match trials, they don't pick you for whatever reason.
Yeah.
You can't go and play for the other club. No, I like the NCAA rule is where you can transfer to another school, but you have to sit a season out. That's the rule, right, Brett?
That was the rule. Definitely was the rule when I was in college competing. But I think it has changed. It's up to the
conference
school. No, it's up to the school that you are leaving. So
okay.
my coach used to be like, you want to go run somewhere else? Go run somewhere else. I'm not going to hold you out. But most places held you out because there's money they invested, so it's money they lost.
Yeah, I would say I think they should do something. I think it's a selfish rule. I think it's unfair on players. I get why it's in place. Like somebody just can't get mad at the other club and just go play for the other. But I think there should be a 3-year period. If that person sits out 3 years, meaning they can't try out, they just they can go, and if the other team selects them, they can go ahead and play.
Maybe if it's something like if you play 3 cup matches, you're locked in, or you play 2 cup matches, then you're locked in.
Yeah.
But I think it's unfair. You have some people that just play at that one, and because they don't play for the club team, they want to be picked or something like that. So I take your point, but I'm okay with it. I would like to see the reserve rule reversed again. I'll be honest with that.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know. I always still thought that if you're a reserve and you can still go. So that must have been recent years, isn't it? They changed that?
Yeah, it was recently. I can't remember the exact year, but I don't think it's been for too long.
All right, folks, let us know who you for. Somerset, St. George's. Also, if you want to come in the studio, this is your last chance to have bragging rights. Obviously, St. George's fan is the only one that showed up because it's what we do. It's what we do. Somerset fans, we know who you are. That's why when we come up there on Thursday, just shine our cup up, because by Friday evening, the white horse will be out. The white horse will be out.
I'm interested in the top camping sites this year. You know, camping is a huge theme around this time of year. You know, I used to frequent the Coney Island area at one point. So I wonder where, if any of the group or the audience is doing any big camping this year.
I remember Ferry Reach used to be a hot spot. Again, the only place I've camped was down Shelley Bay. But I've seen the tents all set up on South Shore. Amazing to see. And yeah, where you camping, folks? Coney Island, Rio.
So I'm a fake camper, dude. Like I
you
never
go for the day and then leave and go home.
I was never. My parents didn't take me. I didn't go with auntie and uncle or anything. Never slept in a tent. Put up a tent. Who knows about that? So I was stay to the night, and then I'm going home like that. I don't know nothing about the other stuff.
These young boys, I tell you. Michelle White says that would be bad sportsmanship if teams tie you in and don't play you. You have a period of dry dock, but give them a chance to move. Mind you, if there are club secrets, this should be protected. Well, I don't know if there's club secrets as far as that can't be revealed even if you're on the team. But that's my point. I just think it's not in the best interest of the game if you're taking players just to lock them in. I think that's quite unfortunate and unfair. We've got Somerset fans, Rachel Katora out there. Faith there is a guilt. They are showing up, folks. St. George's, come on, let them hear your voices. Let's see some St. George's in the audience. Somerset always shows us up. Come on now, folks. Somerset shows us up. Before we go and get ready for the daily play and the giveaway, not only campsites, right? You know, people doing it. I know it's a big boating time. A lot of people do a lot of boating over the weekend. I'm not sure if the non-mariners like raft up in the Mangrove Bay area still takes place. But I just want people to be safe. You know, someone said earlier in the comments, you know, about being safe. And, you know, if there's one holiday, I mean, we want it for all holidays, but to be respectful and just, you know, folks, you have friends and family, and you know that once they drink, they get out of hand. Restrict that. Take it. Don't allow them to get like that around you. Don't allow it. Like we can't be a part of the problem and then talk about it afterwards as if we didn't know this was going to happen.
Yeah, it's all feel good until something goes wrong, and then it takes away from it.
Correct. So let's be responsible, family and friends, as we take in the weekend and festivities. Michelle White says, we drove past Work Long Bay, but not like it used to be. Old folks used to pack up everything for the weekend. Yeah, it used to be crazy back in the day. Renee Simmons says, I'm the only one in my entire family, first Somerset. Everyone else is St. George's Cricket Club. You have a wonderful family, Renee. You have a wonderful family. I followed my grandfather. He was Somerset. Karen, that's why Gavin, my cousin, is Somerset. It's in the blood. Forget St. George's Cricket Club. Oh,
I like that. I like that. She's standing alone. You know?
Yeah.
I don't like her choice, but I like that she's standing alone.
You got to respect some, people's bad choices, too. Looks like we've got Astor K. Harvey. St. George's is in the Hazels. Michelle White, Mia Hartman, and we've got Linda Lambert. St. George's love, folks. We are going to take a break. We're going to do a giveaway. We will do a giveaway today as we send you into the Cut Match Holiday Weekend Emancipation today, followed by Mary Prince. And yeah, stick with us. Stick with us. We've got that daily play that might trick Larry up a bit. Don't go there.
A lot happens around your home. That is why at One Communications, we have introduced affordable security and video monitoring, because everyone should be able to afford to protect their family. Anytime, from anywhere, One Home Security keeps you connected and puts security in your hands with an easy-to-use smartphone app to control everything. Home security is important to keep you and your family safe. Motion-activated cameras around your home and security monitoring within create a complete security system providing protection both inside and outside your home. Professional monitoring means that there's someone on call with 24/7 protection to notify the authorities and help keep you and your loved ones safe. We are dedicated to whole home protection with indoor and outdoor cameras, smart door locks, motion sensors, and more, so you'll always be connected to what matters most. with professional installation, no upfront hardware fees, and low monthly rates, because keeping your family safe should be affordable for everyone. Total home video monitoring and security, there's no better way to protect your home than with One Home Security.
I'm part of the SSCP, giving us opportunities to go out and sell, which is what I'm doing today.
One of the most important things I learned in the SSCP is that failure is just a part of being an entrepreneur.
As a vocal community, then you can't go anywhere, can you? I just believe it's a really beautiful and amazing experience for everybody.
A lot of late nights being up trying to finalize things, especially for me.
You don't have to do everything at once. Little steps is the key to success.
They helped me go through every step of the way.
It has helped me gain more confidence, so that's one thing.
I'm Marley Spriggs and I am an entrepreneur.
My name is Joshua Allen and I am an entrepreneur.
My name is Trey Robertson Richards and I am an entrepreneur.
My name is Namira Rayner and I am an entrepreneur.
My name is Vincent Darrell and I am an entrepreneur.
I'm Shayla Swan and I'm an entrepreneur.
I am Sophia Paxenhan. I am an entrepreneur.
My name is Zion and I'm a young entrepreneur.
Give me 2 seconds, folks. Just got to get the giveaway ready. But welcome back. Thanks again to One Communications, Medical Lindos, and People's Pharmacy for ensuring we're able to do this with you on a daily basis. I got to get that giveaway ready for you. So the hashtag, we are ready. We are ready. We are ready. Yeah, Sherry kept me out, folks. She kept me out late last night. She is hating because no Somerset people allowed in the building today. We've got Michelle White, no Somerset guys. Come on, Renee, stand up. No Somerset willing to stand up. Not you, Sherry or Sandra. No, Sherry could have came in today. She could have came in today. But nope, she chose to do the other thing. All right, daily play time. Time for the daily play brought to you by Heineken 0.0. Great taste, no alcohol, and Bermuda trivia now available for purchase at Somerset Pharmacy, People's Pharmacy, Flying Colors, Caesar's Pharmacy, and Robertson's in St. George's. Follow Bermuda Trivia on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok to find out why it's Bermuda's favorite trivia game. You know, Mr. Photogenic did some video. He's been out on the road asking people questions from Bermuda Trivia, and folks, it's hilarious. It's if you haven't followed Bermuda Trivia, follow Bermuda Trivia right now on social media. He is knocking them. But hey, make sure you pick up your copies of the game. It's a fun game. Don't be like some people getting in fights with people over the game. Bert, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Who has recorded the most wickets in cup match history for Somerset?
Oh, I have it for St. George's. It wasn't Steve who you gave me the other day.
He was St. George's.
St. George's. Historical. See, you got me. Not Lago.
The record holder for wickets in cup match Somerset is who the Royal Naval Field is named after.
Yeah, I knew it was historical.
Warren Simmons.
Okay.
Warren Simmons has the record for Somerset. All right. So, look, final thoughts on today's show and the holiday break. You know what? Before you do, we've got someone. Yeah, let's take someone. We've got someone backstage. So let's bring in who we've got. Hello and welcome, Sam Cat Place.
Look, TDH code.
There we go.
My toenails are blue, already ready.
I love it.
You know what? We love you because this is what we do. This is what we do. We show up. We don't come to play. We come to win. We come to fight.
This is tomorrow morning. It's the same thing.
That's right. That's right. Blue and true. That's right. That's right.
So look, I know you said you're having a relaxing cup match holiday, but if they win, if St. George were to win, how does that change your relaxation on Friday evening?
Hey, I'm dropping my kid off and I'm heading down the country and be like, having it in their faces.
This is what I'm talking about. No, we're not going to be humble about it. Oh, someone said, don't let it happen.
Don't let it happen.
all the banter that's happened, it's like, listen, nah. And they're talking about the rain dances. Nah, come on. Y'all need the rain dances. We don't need it. Y'all need it so that you guys can keep that cup. But that cup's coming in, and that's the only way you're going to keep the cup because it got rain.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what. So real quickly, before we let you go, what's your favorite cup match memory?
Oh, wow. Well, I have camped. So, just the experience of being around family and friends and, the barbecue, listen to the game and, just the banter around it, is what I like. The togetherness, and like I mentioned, I had basically both kids cup match. So, I guess my children are my most favorite memories, but, overall the togetherness is what I like to see. So
indeed. Well, Sam Cat, you have a wonderful cup match weekend. Show that towel, let everybody know. And on Monday when we come back, we'll be talking about our victory.
Yes, I
talk soon. Have a good one.
All right, have a good one.
All right. Sam Cat Plays, folks, another St. George's fan. We're going to wrap it up, but the hashtag for today's giveaway is cup match, as you already know. But what's your final thoughts on today?
Not necessarily a final thought on today. I just really wish and hope that the players give a good performance. Please remember the children are watching your everything. They are there. Let's play the game in good spirits, and the whole island can just enjoy the holiday as a whole.
I'll say this much. What does cup match mean to me? Honestly, it means community, family, friends, fun, excitement, a time to reflect, to understand, connect, and an opportunity to learn more about the history of this most cherished holiday period. I encourage people to consume as much information about the historical aspect of this holiday as they do alcohol. Learn why we celebrate and keep those reasons front and center so that our cultural traditions remain top of mind for generations to come. Brett, you've got some daily inspiration for us?
I do. You don't play for the crowd. You play for the country. And I think that's the message I hope that every player hears. Like, this is for the country.
Indeed. Got my St. George's towel here, right?
Yeah, I haven't got one. I've not even got a mug yet, so.
Well, other St. George's towels, I mean, I thought you had one, but got my St. George's towel.
They will be the more popular one. So yeah, I get it.
Absolutely. We got a lot of Somerset left, so hopefully a Somerset fan wins the giveaway today, because it'd be anything over the next couple of days, right? So, folks, hashtag cup match, and let's see who the lucky winner is going to be. Let's hit it. Who we got? Who do we have? Nana Pam again. She's won 2 days. Let's do it again. And we're gonna hit draw. Let's do it again. So we're gonna get her a couple of mugs. And let's see who is got it. Who is the victor today? Call Lita Davis. So we send an email to engage@thedailyhour.com. Collect your winnings. Congratulations to you. And we want to say thanks again to our partners, Medical House, One Communications, Lindo's, and People's Pharmacy, for ensuring that we're able to do this with you on a daily basis. As always, we appreciate you. We love you, and we thank you for making us part of your daily routine. If all goes well, we'll be back to do this again with you next Monday. He's Larry Marshall Jr. I'm Jamel Hartman. My friends, make it a safe and great Emancipation Day. Merry Prince Day. Cup Match 2022. May the best team win. St. George.